All right, back here for the third period. Apologize. Apparently we had lost the signal and tried to bring it back. So hopefully we're back and trying to bring you this third period. The Jackets will start with the original starting five, and they look to bounce back after a rough first period. They had a solid second period. That shot by Davies is gloved by LeGrand and hold on to. They got a goal from Kalen Cup early in the second period, but and had a lot of opportunities, but LeGrand was up for the challenge and was able to stop a few good opportunities for the Jackets. This one is picked off by Armstrong, dumped back in by Davies, but now Guntram will get it for the Jackets. This one's going to come all the way down now. The Armstrong has a chance for a breakaway. Great job by Elena Prawl, though, to break that one up. Now this one's loose behind the goal. Now Armstrong looks to center it, though. Can't connect. Now it's Weibel with a shot. That one's knocked down by the Jackets. They'll be able to dump it out of the zone. This one's not going to go down for an icing. They're going to wave it off. Jackets gave up on it, though. Now the Arrows will have it. This one is thrown out where the Jackets will try to pick it off. Bounce back over where Weibel will collect it for Armstrong. She looks to get it out. She gets it to Kinchlow, but that one is picked off by Prawl where Talibi will have it. She dumps it up to Limmerbrock. Limmerbrock will shovel it into the zone. They'll go off for a full sail change here. Fresh five for the Jackets. And this one will be pitched out to center ice where Hayden will pick it up. She's out there with Weaver, Thomas, Day, and Crook. This one picked off by Weaver. Weaver is going to dump it in. Now the Jackets will chase. Picked up by the Arrows. They try to throw it out. This one is picked up by Day. Day finds Thomas. Thomas can't get it on the blade again. And this one is all the way out. Chased down by Hayden. Good hustle by Najla Hayden to get to that one. She throws it all the way around where Day will collect it. She tries to hit Crook but throws it in her skates. This one knocked loose. Thomas dumps it in. Picked up by the Arrows. They look to clear the zone. They're able to. Hayden will gather it up. She will throw it over. That one's way too hard for Thomas to control. Now this one is almost... Day tries to leave it back for Crook, but Crook was chasing after it as well, and they weren't able to connect. Now Weaver will find Crook. Crook can't control it, though. She dumps it up to Day. Day plays with the puck a little too long, turns it over. Now it's Floric looking to get some space. She leaves it back for Tutak. That shot's blocked, though, by Crook, and she might have felt that one as she skates off gingerly. Now the Arrows look to race out here and get it back in the zone. Tutak gets a shot. That one turned away by Worsley. Williams will get it. She tries to backhand it up. Cup's there. This one is picked up by the Arrows. Battle for still loose, and Williams is able to dump it out of the zone where Cup's got it. She tries to get it to Busick. They can't connect. Floric will race back up with it. She brings it into the zone, centers it over to Fuchs. Fuchs tries to leave it back for Tutak. They can't connect. Now Busick will kick it up and out of the zone where Guntram will collect it. Guntram throws it back up to Tutak. She throws it out of the zone all the way down where Lingle is out now. She gets it. She's out with Falk on defense. Lingle has it. She blocks it. Floric dumps it up. She's going to go off for a change. Falk will get it. Falk will get it to Cup. They can't connect, though. Weibel has it. She dumps it back in. Arrows looking to race back in with it now. It's Guntram dumping it in all the way. Chased down by the Jackets. It's Falk. Falk tries to flip it up to Taylor. Taylor out there now. She's going to race up. She's got Limmerbrock with her. And Talibi. Taylor's going to go all the way, and that one is patted away by LeGrand. This one is kept in by Davies. Davies has got a zone. She gets a shot. LeGrand is able to track it and hold on to it. 10:51 left here in the third. Jackets will have Taylor, Limmerbrock, Talibi, Bestranson, Davies. That's the fighting five for the Jackets here. Limmerbrock will take this offensive zone face-off. This one is controlled by Limmerbrock. She gets it back to Bestranson. That shot is blocked. Got to look up when you're going to get that shot. Now Morris is going to race out, but Davies is back to deter that breakout. Now here comes Davies with it. She's going to race up with it. She's got Limmerbrock. She's got Taylor. That looks like a hook to me. Bestranson keeps it in the zone. That shot bounces in. Taylor has it now. Taylor centers it to Talibi. That shot is turned away. Taylor, that puck will come up and out of the zone.
Pass the puck, guys. Come on.
Jackets will go fresh 5 here. Crook, Day, Thomas, Hayden, and Weaver. 10:20 left here in the third. Jackets trail 2-1. Crook will take this face off, but it's the Arrows with it. Arrows look to break out. This one out to Weaver. Weaver dumps that one in, turned off. And we got a penalty. Or did we not start the clock? All righty. I think. So they're going to wait, take some time off the clock as the clock wasn't started. So they've taken 10 seconds off the clock. So 10:08 left now, and we'll do it again. Crook takes the face off, but Armstrong controls it. It's Lewis. She throws it up where Hayden will cut it off. Battled for. She tries to get it up to Day. Day's got it now. She circles around with it, looking for an outlet. Still looking. She tries to hit Hayden. They can't connect. Weaver's able to get over there, and it's offsides. That's fine. It's not a bad offsides there, as Weaver was able just to get over there before Armstrong could break out for a breakout play here. This shot is dumped in by Hayden. Chased down by Weibel for the Arrows. She will swing it around. And this one will be brought into the zone by the Arrows. Hayden's going to chase it down, though. She's got it now. She will dump it up. She gets it out to Weibel. Weibel throws it back in. Crook's there to cut that one off. Arrows going for a change. Crook will dump it off to Day. Now this one is picked off by Florick. Hayden's able to cut that one off. Battled for. Thomas cuts that one off. Still loose. Dumped out. Day's going to try to get there. She can't get there. Now Crook's there, though. This one bounces off back to the sloppy action that we saw in the first period here by the Jackets. This one dumped in. A shot is on where Worsley will glove it and hold on to it. 8:53 left here in the third. Jackets were a lot crisper in the second period. So far here in the third, though, we're back to the sloppy passing and turnovers that led to 2 goals for Armstrong in the first. This one is picked off by Meek. She's out there with Williams and Busick and Cup. Falk and Lingle. Lingle, good job battling for that one to get it loose. Now she's going to bring it up out of the zone, and all that work leads to an icing, though. Now, again, you just want to dump that one out to the center ice and let your wings take it from there, but all that hard work done by Lingle goes for naught because they will have to go all the way back down and try to clear the zone again. 8:33 left here in the third. Cup's going to take the face off. It'll be controlled by Armstrong. Florick will dump it in. They look to do some work behind the goal, and that one is right in. And that was what you call a textbook play as they dump it in behind the goal, and they have someone just waiting on the doorstep. That was Tutak with the goal to make it a 3-1 Arrows lead. So Tutak from Fuchs and Florick on that one for Armstrong. Like I said, that's just a textbook play where you throw it behind the goal, and if you don't pick up the player in front of the goal, that's what's going to happen. So this one is now controlled by Armstrong here. Fuchs will dump it in. It's picked up it's actually cut off by Meek. But Fuchs gets it back now. She brings it into the zone, throws it up where Prawl will get it. She tries to hit Cup. They can't connect, and that'll go down for an icing. 8:04 left here in the third. So it's been a tale of 3 periods for the Jackets so far, as sloppy first period led by a lot sharper second period, but so far this third period has not been a pretty sight for the Jackets here, as they have struggled. This one is controlled by Lemmerbrock. She's out there right now with Talibi and Taylor and Prawl and Bestranson. This one's controlled by Lemmerbrock. Now she's going to bring it into the zone. She's looking to get some room. She can't get through, though. She's going to feed Taylor. Taylor's shot is turned away by LeGrand. This one is thrown out where LeGrand will glove it and hold on to it. 7:42 left. This one will be a offensive zone face-off. Lemmerbrock will take this one. Jackets could get one here. This would really help out the calls here, as they would still have over 7 minutes to get the equalizer. This one is loose into the corner, chased down by Lemmerbrock. She centers it where Prawl will get it. Prawl's shot is blocked. Taylor's going to chase it down now. She will leave it, tries to leave it back for Bestranson. Now she gets it back to her. Bestranson's shot is blocked. This one gets all the way through. Lemmerbrock tries to leave it for Taylor. They couldn't connect, though. Now this one gets all the way out where Seifert's going to break out with it. Prawl's back on D, though. She turns that one away. She will battle for it. This one comes all the way out where Taylor will pick it up. She's going to circle around, look to get something going here. She leaves it for Lemmerbrock. Lemmerbrock will stop with it. She's going to find Bestranson. Bestranson hits Taylor with it. Taylor's going to center it to Talibi. Talibi's shot is turned away by LeGrand. Talibi's going to center it, but it's picked up by Weibel there. Weibel will look to clear the zone. Davies looks to pick it off. She can't do it. Day's going to get it now. Day's going to circle around with it. She's going to circle around with it again. That one's knocked away, picked up by Davies. Davies brings it in the zone. 1-on-4. Davies cuts through. Shot on goal, but LeGrand is there. Holds on to it. 6:25 left. Crook, Day, Thomas, Davies, and Weaver. That's the 5 for the Jackets here. Day's going to take the face-off. This one is controlled by the Arrows. Arrows will look to swing it around, but it's out to Davies. Davies' shot is blocked. Day tries to get through. That one's cut off. This one gets out to center ice. Day's got it. She's going to throw it over to Weaver. Weaver looks to drive it back into the zone. Thomas feathers it back in, but it's picked up by Lewis. She throws it right back out. Flork's able to backhand it all the way down. Davies will give chase. Just under 6 minutes now. She will stop. She's going to look. She will find Day. Day finds Crook. Crook's got it now. Crook's going to bring it into the zone. Crook's going to drop it in. Behind the goal, picked up by Miller. Miller's going to swing it out to Flork. Flork's got a breakout here now as the Jackets were changing D. Lingle and Falk out there now. Fuchs leaves it to Flork. Flork dumps it back in. Fuchs has it now. She's looking to center it. Worsley trying to grab it. Loose. Still loose. Picked up by Caroline Crook. Crook's going to throw it. Tries to throw it up the boards. That one's batted down, though. Lingle will have to chase it behind the goal. She can't get loose. This one back to Flork. Flork looking to center. That one's turned away by Crook, as none of the defense were there. If you're the defense, somebody's got to stay home in front of the goal. You cannot leave it wide open. Luckily, Caroline Crook was there to block that one, or it could be a 3-goal deficit. Jackets change. They get a fresh 5 out there. Well, I should say a fresh 3. Busick, Meek, and Williams. This brought in all the way where Worsley will hold on to it. Now they'll get some fresh D out there. Looks like it will be Bestranson and Prawl. 4:47 left here in the third. Jackets trail 3-1. Only goal from Kalen Cup in the second period. Williams will take the face-off, and this one will be controlled by the Jackets. Bestranson has it. She will bring it around and dump it out of the zone. This puck was left, and Williams has it now. Williams will try to go, not a smart pass as that one's cut off by Morris. Morris is going to drive in. She looks to center it to Seifert. That one's blocked, though. Bestranson has it now. She's going to throw it out. Guntram keeps it in, but they say no. They said that one snuck out, and there'll be a neutral zone face-off with 4:21 left. Jackets in a dire need of a goal here quickly to have a good shot at getting this thing tied up. This one is knocked away. Now Morris brings it into the zone. That shot is blocked by Prawl. Williams will dump it up where Meek will try to get it, hit a race in Busick. That one is cut off, though. Miller dumps it back in. Now it's chased down by Prawl. 4 minutes left in the game. Prawl will swing around with it. She will find Meek, but they can't control it. That one is out where they will dump it back in, but arrows are offside. 3:51 left. Jackets will go with Taylor, Limmerbrock, Talibi, Davies, and Hatem. Limmerbrock takes the face-off at center ice, controlled by the arrows, cut off by Taylor. Taylor dumps it in. Jackets will chase now. Chase down Talibi over in the corner. That one squirts out loose to where the arrows will get it. They're going to race out now. Kinchlow will dump it into the zone. Chased down by Hatem. Hatem will try to throw it to the board, but it's cut off. Trying to center it. That one's cut off by Davies. Now Davies has it. She's going to race out of the zone. She tries to hit Talibi, and that one's going to go for an icing. 3:18 left. Jackets will have to work up the full length of the ice. As it'll be Limmerbrock taking the face-off here. Against Tutak. Tutak will be, the shot will actually go on goal where Worsley will knock it away. This one's loose, still loose. Limmerbrock tries to throw it out to Talibi. This one is out to Weibel. Weibel's going to dump it back up the boards behind where that one actually, another funny bounce off the boards. Now Limmerbrock will collect it. Just under 3 minutes now. She's going to try to hit Taylor. They can't connect. This one will come all the way down where Guntram will gather it for Armstrong. This one's turned away by Taylor. Good hustle by Taylor. Taylor looking for an outlet. She'll just swing around right into the breadbasket of LeGrand, and she'll hold on to it with 2:41 left. And the Jackets will go with Crook, Thomas, Day, Lingle, and Folk. With 2:41 left here. It'll be Crook, taking the face off. Crook gets it back. Jackets try to control it. Then Armstrong able to clear it out of the zone. Falk will battle Florek. Now Florek's going to win that battle. She leaves it for Tutak. Tutak gets a shot. That one's turned away by Worsley. Armstrong will keep it in. Florek has it now. She'll swing it around behind the goal. This one is centered but turned away by Worsley. Tutak has it now. This one's turned up to Day. Day tries to get out of the zone, but Lewis steps up and keeps it in. Battled for it. Finally cleared by Crook. Chased down by Miller. Falk dumps it up. Thomas can't control it. Lewis has it now. She throws it up the boards to Florek. Florek's going to bring it in the zone. She loses it. Able to get turned away, though, by Miller. Now dumped back in by Fuchs. She gets in, and this one is up in the corner. Still controlled under 2 minutes now. Controlled by Armstrong. Fuchs looking for an outlet. She tries to center it over to Seifert. Still loose. Jackets can't get control of it. We got a minute and a half left now. Day's finally going to get it. Day's going to skate up with it. She's looking for an outlet. Nobody's there. Day's going to wait back, wait for her change. She leaves it back to Lingle. She feeds it to Thomas. Now it's Busick, Williams are out there with Lingle and Prawl. Seifert's going to dump it into the zone. Prawl's got it. That one's blocked by Morris. Dumped in now Picked up by Lingle. Lingle's going to throw it. Less than a minute left now. Meek's going to give chase, but it's Guntram for Armstrong. She's going to swing it. Picked off by Meek. An opportunity here. LeGrand's there. LeGrand with another save. Loose puck. Williams finds Busick. Busick tries to throw it over. That one's wide. Meek out to Prawl. Prawl gets a shot. That one is blocked. Meek throws it in. That one's turned away. Weibel tries to clear the zone. Less than 30 seconds left. That shot is blocked. Comes all the way through. Guntram's going to pick it up. She's going to try to throw it up the boards. Bestransson's shot is wide. Just under 20 seconds. Prawl's got it now. She throws it on and bounces right up into the glove of LeGrand, and she will wisely hold on to it with 14.1 seconds left. So a last-ditch effort there by the Jackets to try to close the gap, but LeGrand turns away a good couple opportunities, and Jackets will just leave the same 5 out there, and this one is won by the Armstrong, but this one will go out to center ice. This one's turned over. Race for the puck. Picked off by Bestransson. They'll hold on to it in the corner. Prawl will just hold on to it, and that will do it. So Jackets lose the game 1 of 2 here against Armstrong, a final of 3-1. Like I said, we'll be back at 2 o'clock, I believe, for game 2 against Armstrong. Until then, I want to thank Kurt Limmerbrock for manning the camera for me today. And as always, I love to send a thank you out to Stephen, Rob, and Miller. Again, we'll be back at 2 o'clock for game 2. Final